Breeders' Cup 2025 coverage on the In the Money Media YouTube channel continues with our way too early predictions video. I don't even know if it's too early at this point. The excitement is building. It's right around the corner. We're about to start promoting and dropping our In the Money Plus Breeders' Cup package right now. The only way you can get it is to be a member of In the Money Plus. You can do that by going over to inthemoneypodcast.com/plus. You'll get a ton of extra Keeneland content this month, as well as the full Breeders' Cup package. PTF back with you in the Brooklyn bunker, joined by a man coming to us from a slightly different part of the world. It's not planet Texas today. It's planet Tuscany. How are things, JK?
Pete, things are good. I got to tell you, it's funny. I didn't tell you this one part of, you're going to love this. And I'm not joking with you. Okay. I'm in the Sistine Chapel. I'm about to go into the Sistine Chapel. I'm at the Vatican. We're about to go in. And we walk by, and there's this fella sitting next to us, and he recognizes me and wants to take a picture. At the Vatican, Pete.
That's insane. That's insane. I thought it was really cool when I got recognized as City Field. That's sort of the Vatican.
The Vatican, bud. The Vatican, yeah.
But this is the Vatican. Amazing stuff, JK. Bringing your career and fame to life. Just do me a favor. Don't let it go to your head, all right?
No. They were asking where the guy with the hat was.
Probably not true, but I love that. Let's get to these predictions, JK. We've got two each, and I'm a charitable kind of guy, so we'll let you start. What's your first prediction about the 2025 Breeders' Cup?
Well, I'm going to start with the thing I'm most excited about, right? Is like that this is going to be the best classic I've ever seen. Right? We've seen some good ones. We've seen, two big horses against each other. We've seen that. But like, if you think about what we're going to see for this classic, this has got to be the best we've ever seen, right? Let me just start running down the credentials of this potential field. We have a 2-year-old champion, a 3-year-old champion. We have a Grade 1 winner of the Met Mile, the Whitney, we got. I can keep going. We have a 2-year-old champion, like I mentioned. We've also got a previous Breeders' Cup Classic winner. We've got a Derby winner, a Preakness winner, a Belmont winner, a 3-year-old Grade 1 winner. This is serious field.
The amazing thing is you've listed a lot and you're not even getting all of it. Like, let's take a look. We'll go to the videotape and look at last year's classic. And this was a terrific race. Okay. We've not only got these two back, but we've got coming to the party now, this incredibly impressive Derby winner who just ran a 1:15 in the Travers. We'll get to him a bit more in the next prediction. Actually, we've got the international contingent coming back in the form of Forever Young. He just won his prep. He ran that race in Saudi that looked like it would win a Breeders' Cup Classic. And then there's all these other good improving horse like Antiquarian's going to be 15-20 to 1 in this race. That's how good of it is. And I'll tell you what, JK, we'll segue directly to I kind of tipped my hand here already, but we'll segue directly to my first prediction as we'll check out that tape from this Travers with Sovereignty running a 1:15. As good as this race is, eliciting these comparisons to 98 and all these other great years, as good as this field is, I just think Sovereignty's going to win the race. He's in the right hands. He's a progressive 3-year-old. As good as all the others are, this horse is the one, in my view, they have to beat. I know he hasn't beaten his elders yet. I think that is a test he is ready to pass with flying covers. You think I'm colors? You think I'm on to something, or you think I'm out to lunch here?
Well, have you been? I've had a lot more wine than you two, to be honest. No, I think Sovereignty will win, but I've always wanted to do this when you do a podcast. I'll raise you.
Where's he going?
If Godolphin wants to sponsor our podcast, Godolphin's going to win 4 races at the Breeders' Cup this year.
That's bold.
No, they're going to win. They're going to win the Classic, in my opinion. They're going to win the Turf. They'll win the Mile, and certainly they'll win one of these 2-year-old races. Likely the Turf ones, right? They've got a couple pointed, and we'll see what happens this upcoming weekend, which would be the kind of the Keeneland, Belmont, Santa Anita weekend of. Leading into
that will have happened by the time people are watching this, but it will certainly offer clues as to which races
they might
be winning. Yeah,
I knew that was going to win. We'll just edit that in. I'm kidding. We're not going to do that. But I'm just saying, they're obviously like live for one. But that's the bet, though. The bet is over 3.5, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Well, you
honestly,
mentioned
what would Vegas make the bet? They would make it 2.5, wouldn't they?
2.5 is probably a better number, right? Because in the turf, ombudsman being pointed there. Of course, Rebels Romance. We'll get to him for my next prediction, actually. So, stranglehold there. Notable Speech. We should look at some tape, actually, of Notable Speech. You can watch him winning around those tight 2 turns at Woodbine. We know he can do that. I think he's going to be better set up now in his third sort of tight 2-turn race. He's got a huge chance in the mile. And then, right, with all the juvenile races, with all the other great horses Godolphin have, 2.5 feels like the line. And it sounds like you're a confident over.
Oh, 2.5. Where do I sign up? I think that Notable Speech or Rebels Romance, one of those two will get me home. But the one I trust the most, obviously, is one of your predictions in Sovereignty.
Yes. And my next one, it's funny. We're both all over Godolphin without planning here. I don't even need Ombudsman for the turf. I'm just going to say this is going to be a cold Godolphin double here. Rebels Romance. Look at him moving through the lane in the Hirsch. This is just a horse who loves the American style of racing. He's won 2 of these things. He's going to make history, and it's going to be 3 Breeders' Cup turf wins for Rebel Romance. There you have it. 4 predictions, too early from us. Best classic ever. Sovereignty wins. Godolphin are going to win at least 3, maybe 4, according to JK, and Rebels Romance will be one of them. I punctuate things. Any other early thoughts, 2 early thoughts from you on this year's Breeders' Cup, JK? Did you get stuck on mute, or are we having a connectivity issue?
I did, and honestly, it makes it even funnier because my punchline now is going to be delayed, which makes it worse, which is this wine won't last much longer.
Fantastic stuff. We want to hear your 2 early predictions. We want to hear where you think we are eating paste in the corner and where we might be onto something. Drop it in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the In the Money Media YouTube channel for much more great Breeders' Cup content. And if you want more than that, check out inthemoneypodcast.com/plus.